Hello, hi, it's Jody Taylor of Snacky Says. It's a quiet morning. You might hear birds chirping and rain dropping in the background. I'm going to talk about a little bit about my health and fitness journey, why I work out at home, how I ended up doing that, and the benefits. So, if you're thinking about your workout routine or just getting your body moving, I can tell you that the number one benefit for me has been my mental health. I do it for my mental because almost immediately I found that I felt better after I exercised because there is endorphins, of course, you've probably heard that before, but this sense of accomplishment. And then over time, I began to notice changes such as I was in a better mood. I had less severe symptoms of PMS, frankly. I was more energized. I was more up to trying different things and new to me things. And so these are some of the benefits that if you're thinking about moving your body more, these mental health benefits are just priceless. So give yourself the gift of moving your body. And it doesn't have to be full disclosure. So if you've been on my Instagram or read my blog post about fitness anniversaries, you could probably guess that I've been working out for a while. I've been working out on and off for several years. And I would say pretty regularly the last 10 years, and then pretty consistently, meaning most days, the last 3+ years as of this recording. Even with all of that, when I work out, it's not pretty. There is huffing and a puffing. I'm doing modifications. If I'm doing yoga, I'm like, let me get my strap, let me get my yoga blocks. I need extra help with this. I sometimes get winded, Again, if you've been on Instagram and see me talking about workouts, they're always after pictures. I don't have too many videos of me doing moves, and if you see a video of me doing moves, it's a move I feel pretty comfortable with. So all of that is just to illustrate that I am not sharing my story from on high. I am just sharing my story, okay? So I, again, had been working out on and off for many, many years, and I realized that I would set a goal after putting some serious thought into it and having some conversations with one of my cousins. I would set a goal. I'm going to fit into these old jeans. I'm going to get in shape for this wedding that's coming up. I'm going to run a 5K or a 10-miler. I'm going to lose 25 pounds. I've done all of those things. I always meet my goals. That's not true, not all of my goals, but these fitness goals that I have mentioned, I did meet them. However, in less than a year, things would revert to the way they were. Why was that? After some reflection, I realized it was because I didn't have a plan. I never had a plan in place for the next step. I would just meet a goal and then that was it. So I realized, okay, I have to change the way that I'm thinking about this. It's a journey. There is no end date. This is a lifetime commitment. And I began to seriously think about the long game. Many of us, God willing, universe willing, however you want to say it, may well live to be 100. But imagine how you want to be living when you're 100 or 90 or 115. I want to be, shaking my boom boom on the dance floor. I want to be independent. I want to be strong. If I have a fall, which happens to with a lot of our seniors, I want to be able to get up or at least heal more quickly. And so with that in mind and knowing the benefits that I had been feeling with my mental health, I committed. I made a decision in July of 2017 that I was going to work out, that this would be my lifestyle. That's the phrase I used then. It would be my lifestyle. And so over the years, I've done a whole bunch of different things, mostly challenges. I tend to work out in 30-day blocks and decide at the, usually at the end of the month, what I'm going to be doing for the next month. And how I got to this is because at the time, back in July 2017, when I started my workouts, I couldn't find a gym that was either open early early enough for me to go before I went to work, or that had cool classes early in the morning, not not just like in the middle of the day when I was at work. Or that I never like to work out late at night, so that was out, or even in the evening. And so I thought, okay, home workouts. I love to walk and hike, but I noticed I would fall off with that by November, December. I even studied Hawaiian hula for a few years in South Korea. Shout out to Kariko if you're listening to this, my instructor and friend. But when we had performances, they would usually be in December, and then I would end up chilling for a few months. So all of that saying that I took in the seasons, time of day, and just realized home workouts. The other thing with the seasons was another reason I would fall off from working out was because I am really, really affected by sunlight. And so if I got up on a spring morning, it's like 5 a.m. and the sun is already threatening to come out. I'm bouncing out of bed. I'm going, hitting the trails. I'm going for a walk. I'm moving. But it's not like that in the later fall months and in winter. And it was really hard for me to get up. So I decided to get up every day at 4:30 because it's dark year round, so it's not going to affect my routine or my mood. So that's a little bit behind the scenes, a lot of details about how I got where I am in terms of my commitment. So like I said, I used to get up at 4:30. At this point, it's pretty automatic, so I don't need to wake up at 4:30 to work out. I will get my workout done no matter what. That has even included working out in the nighttime, which is pretty new to me. I've probably worked out more in the night this year of COVID at the time of this recording, more than I ever have prior to this year. And I think I've probably worked out about 6 times in the night. And that just goes to show you I am just not a night workout person. So, anyway, to wrap it up, that's a little bit about my home workouts and the benefits that I feel that I get, and I think that you will get too. Not just working out from home, working out at home, but just moving your body. And sometimes I phone it in, but it keeps me on track. I have rough patches where I don't feel like working out, or I'm not hitting the moves. It doesn't feel that great, but I just keep going. What do I do? Millionaire Hoy, I love him. I'm a true fan. I talk about him all the time. I have his app. I first started following him on YouTube. So I can more than suggest, I highly recommend Millionaire Hoy. He has it's an embarrassment of riches. HIIT workouts, yoga challenges. I just finished his a 100-day challenge, workout challenge. It was called Breakthrough 100, and I'm really, really missing it. It was just incredible, and I learned that I could increase my effort and really, really go all in. I also recommend Sarah Beth Yoga, Kaisa Fit. There are a bunch of people on Instagram that I've actually bought programs from, probably 2 or 3 people other than the ones I've mentioned. And there's just amazing content also, of course, on YouTube. So that's my story. If you got this far, I really appreciate you listening to my story. I would love to hear your health and fitness journey story. So please let me know. If you'd like to work with me, I am offering coaching around setting up your routine for moving your body, and also an accountability practice. So you can check that out at snackhesays.com/workwithme. All right, I guess that's about it. I'm so happy I got to share my story. I'm going to sit here and finish my coffee and listen to the rain drop in. And I'm going to move my body shortly. I'm going to set up my yoga mat. I always work out on a yoga mat, by the way. It's just a habit. Even if I'm not doing yoga, I like to have that little bit of cushion underneath my feet. Okay, thanks for listening. Again, this is Jody, snackhesays.com, on Instagram at snackysnack, and my Etsy shop, where I have the 100-day challenge Skin in the Game planner, Skin in the Game 100-day challenge planner, is at Snacky Says on Etsy. Snacky Says. Okay, thank you.